Hi, good morning. My name's Geoff Lethbridge, and I just want to give you a run through of my CV and career experience to date. I'm a language graduate from the University of North Wales in Bangor, from where I graduated, having studied German and French. I have an honours degree in two languages. After university, I very quickly went into business and industry, where I started to work for a manufacturer of stainless steel cable management systems. Had to very quickly learn the technical side of products, and I was day-to-day liaison with customers in the way that I was taking orders by telephone, inquiries. I was advising on which products to take, using my languages and in English as well, organising freight deliveries, and learnt in essence the internal workings of a sales office, how it works. Did that for about a year to gain some experience, and then my big break really was when I started to work for a company called Sensetronics. Sensetronics were a new company, a startup company that had its head office based in Cheltenham. Parent company was called Ultronics, who manufactured a hydraulic valve system. In essence, the background to that was that they had a managing director, the owner of the company, had led a management buyout of the industrial hydraulics division of Doughty, and had a revolutionary new valve system that could be used in hydraulic applications, so JCBs, truck-mounted cranes, off-highway equipment. But they needed pressure sensors specifically to incorporate into this advanced electronically actuated system, CAN bus actuated. And so I worked for the sister company, Sensetronics, who were set up in essence to manufacture pressure sensors in very high volume to supply their parent company, but also to address other markets. For example, common rail diesel applications, advanced braking systems, anywhere where you would typically monitor pressure. So I started in that role, working for that company as an internal administrator, but also a researcher to understand within the markets who the potential customers might be. So I started a marketing campaign to put out this new technology that could be incorporated into either competitors' products. It was basically the Intel Pentium of the pressure sensing world, so it could be incorporated, or alternatively as a finished product, which led me into an external sales role, whereby I started as an external sales executive, working predominantly in Europe, visiting companies like Magneti Marelli, Siemens Video, also Fassi, PM Autogrew, truck-mounted crane manufacturers, plastic injection molding machine companies. And at the age of, well, early 20s, I was standing in front of the research and development facility in Turin at Fiat, presenting to a team of engineers this new technology that could really revolutionize what they did, typically because in engine applications, an automotive manufacturer might use a separate pressure sensor and a separate temperature sensor. Well, the product that we had was able to monitor both pressure and temperature at the same time, allowing cost savings, really a new innovation. So this led me into northern Italy, visiting a whole variety of different companies, France, Germany, and also Scandinavia too. The company itself, opened by the Prime Minister at the time. It was a Class 100 clean room facility, and it gave me a huge amount of experience of researching and proactively looking for new business and new opportunities. I then took the decision, after approximately 4 years with that company, to put my CV out there. Was picked up by a recruiter who offered an opportunity to work for a leading brand within the market, a company called Schlegel, who were manufacturing shielding solutions, passive shielding, that will be used on in electronic applications, on base station cabinets or server cabinets, where it's necessary to shield against electronic emissions coming in or out of the actual product itself. And very quickly, within a short space of time, approximately within a year, I won new business in markets where it was described there wouldn't be opportunity, selling into Turkey, and also into the UK, doubling UK turnover to bring approximately $1.5 million worth of new business to the company. So highly technical applications into which I was selling the product, and also this led me really to become very visible within the group. There was an opportunity to move within the group into a completely different role, but because they wanted to retain my ability, they offered me a sales directorship within the building products division. In essence, it used a very similar technology because we were using seals and gaskets in the shielding applications with metallized fabric on the outside, but then the building products division used much more simplified seals and gaskets that would be used in fenestration applications. So it was my job to head up a team, to recruit a team in essence, to sell gasketry, seals, weather sealing solutions, including locks as well, so ironmongery products, into the UK. And as a result of that, I did very well in winning new business for them, selling to the likes of Anglian, Everest, Plasmo. So whether it was fabricators manufacturing windows and doors, or whether it was the profile systems manufacturers who manufactured only the PVC profile but incorporated gasketry into the profiles themselves, so it was pre-gasketed. I left that company after 4 years and set up my own company with my now wife to create my own business, completely different from what I'd done before, that being a theatre school. I could see that she had a background in teaching and acting, and we created together a theatre school in Sunderland, which has over 150 students, turns over quite a respectable sum each year, and that allowed me some breathing space to look into new opportunities. And in 2008, I started with Britax. So again, with an automotive theme, selling highly technical products into off-highway applications, commercial vehicle applications, setting up a network of, as I had done in my prior roles, in fact, at Schlegel or Sensortronic, setting up wholesale distribution networks, selling to OEMs, getting products specified. So lighting products, amber warning specifically, mirrors, and also wiper systems as well. After 6 years of doing that as being the global export sales manager, going to exhibitions, networking, and doing very well at that, I decided that it was time to look in a new direction, and I decided to leave Britax in February 2014 to set up my own company, selling lighting products. So in essence, it's been a complete startup company activity in terms of marketing a new brand, which I've had to creating marketing materials, a website, an online selling premise in essence. Yeah, I'm looking for new opportunities, new roles in employment, looking for the opportunity to work potentially as an export sales manager or as a sales director, as I have done previously. Should you be interested, I'd be delighted to hear from you. Thank you very much indeed.